So I'm about to put some clear coat on these really rustic stained cabinet doors. A little cabinet setup, custom built and stained. They've been distressed, and my builder did all the building and staining of these, and what I did is I vacuumed them off first thing when I got here. And make sure you do all your masking and have your project ready to go before you open up your clear coat. So today I'm using Zar Ultra Max. It's an antique flat sheen. It's I would consider it a matte finish. It's got a tiny bit of a sheen to it. Using the side of my putty knife, open up the can. You never shake clear coats and lacquers. I think maybe lacquers you can, but acrylic clear coats, you always want to stir them. So I bought this clear coat at Benjamin Moore. I've got 2 Benjamin Moore stores close in my county, and they're a great store, great service and products, and they're locally owned, and it helps them a lot for us to support them. So I'm going to be pouring this into my little cut pot here. I have an inexpensive bucket. So what I do is I usually brush off my stir stick. I set this aside on some masking paper propped up somewhere, and I have a little rag ready if I need, but I want to pour this quickly. And that didn't work out, but I got the rag ready. Like that. And clean up the spill. Spillage there. And I've got about 1/2 inch of product in here to work with, so I can dip the brush that much. The lid back on the can, and I'm probably going to be brushing on 2 coats. When I showed up to the job today, I thought I was going to be spraying these cabinets sight unseen. I knew they're going to be a rustic finish, but I didn't know that a brush application was going to help these cabinets more than a spray application. And in the workshop that I'm in, I'll be able to brush two coats on these doors in one day. Flip the doors and the cabinet base piece all in one day. So okay, I got the whole door in the shot, and I'm just going to start with my edge. I'm going to put a light smear coming on this edge. I tilt my brush to where it doesn't put too much going over the other side. And I'm going to get some product on these top rails up here. Rails of the cabinet that it's soaking. There's really rough grain. Pick up a little excess here. Do this top edge. This Zar Ultra Max is pretty forgiving. It's a pretty forgiving product. If you put it on too heavy, it definitely will run like most clear coats. But it does dry fast. But if you brush it in, what you want to do is you want to brush it in real well, and don't skimp. Get just the right amount to where you can brush it in nice and wet. And if it is drying in, it looks dry within a minute or 2, then you probably don't have enough product there. So I can look down my boards real fast, and I did a pretty good job. I can do that. If I want to rub my hand, possibly wipe this excess off the corner, that works. And now I'm really gonna just hit the whole field of the back side of this cabinet door. So I'm gonna disperse my paint, my clear coat, that is. I just dip my brush. I just shake it. I don't even hit it on the sides of the bucket. I can do this bottom rail at the same time. I've got a minute or two before I can, I can lay off that panel here, and it's gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna lay it off one more time after this. This is like a quick evening pass to even it all out there. So I'm gonna brush it in this rough stuff. Make sure I got it thick all the way to these very edges. Not thick, but covered and wet. And run this outside edge real fast. See how when I come down, I flip the brush around like that. Okay, now I can do my layoff. This is a first coat, so it's like a primer coat. It's going to soak into this wood big time. I'm probably going to give it a light buffing with some steel wool, or some synthetic steel wool actually, and give it another vacuuming or dusting, and double coat it probably 40 minutes from now or less, probably half an hour from now for this first coat. So I've got 2 hours to do, and the base cabinet, so I'll get these all brushed out. Alright, first coat, 1 minute after applying it. Now for the side panel here, I'm going to do the inset panel. There's some really deep grooves here. I'm going to brush all the way in there. Just got the light. Hopefully that helps you be able to see this. Okay, I'm going to go for the inset grooves here before I work on the face of these boards too much, because they're easy to do. So I can now brush that in. Okay, shake the brush off. No spatter in there. Okay, so that's pretty wet. I'm going to leave that sit for a minute. Very rough wood here, can't really tell. Okay, might scrape some off there. There's holes straight in the wood. So this is one of those times when the debate comes up: brush versus spray, or HVLP versus airless. And today I thought I was going to be either aerosol canning this or shooting it with my airless, and I was pretty set on shooting it with my airless. And I came out and I actually saw this for the first time, so decided this is definitely a brush job, and I don't have to spray inside this workshop, which is a nice plus. This Zar Ultra Max is really great for brushing. This is a really rough porous surface, but even smooth, fine finished surfaces, you can do some really nice jobs with Zar Ultra Max. Waterborne interior. So you should give it a try if you haven't used this stuff before. There's no odor whatsoever. I believe it's a low VOC. Not that always means low odor, but but there's no bad smell, and it doesn't gas off. So this can be put back into the home in a day or two with no problem whatsoever. It can be done sooner than that if someone needed. So one last style to go, a rail style to go. And I've almost got the first coat of this whole cabinet done and filmed moving my camera around a couple times. Probably less than half an hour, 20 minutes. And that would have taken much longer for me to set up a pump, cover the floor and all the tools in the workshop with plastic and everything else that goes along with it. I'm a big fan of spraying clear coats and fine finishes, but today this job is a fun brush project. So Zar Ultra Max. So here's the door. I literally just brushed this out. I mean, probably 10 minutes ago, not even 10 minutes ago max. The cabinet. It's very distressed. My builder who built it distressed it a lot. And they put some brown stain on it. And so it's looking pretty sweet. With a matte finish, or it's actually antique flat finish. So thanks for watching this little project I did today. It took me a couple hours by the time, from when I pulled up in the truck till right now, and I'm going to pack it up, unmask this, and leave it for the carpenters to install when they get to it. So thanks for watching, guys. Using Zar Ultra Max. Bought it at my Benjamin Moore store. It's a great product, and if you're liking the videos, give them a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to see more professional paint jobs and cool projects. Have a good day.